What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. Katie discontinues Luna's wedding arrangements. According to the Bold and the Beautiful, Katie Logan snubbed Luna Nozawa's wedding plans and declared she would never marry Will Spencer. Luna interrupted Katie and Bill Spencer at the Spencer mansion, saying that Will's life would be dull if he instead got Little Miss Yawnfest Electra Forrester pregnant. Will loved Electra, not Luna, Katie insisted. But Luna was certain about a future with Will and blasted Bill for pushing abortion, calling him a monster. Luna anticipated that Will would bond with both her and the child after stating that Electra would move on from losing Will. Luna thought she would make a fantastic wife to Will, but Katie became furious and said it would never happen. Will acknowledged that he wasn't keeping track of his drinks at the Forrester guest house, but he didn't believe he had consumed too much alcohol that evening. Will thought about how Deacon Sharp had to assist him in getting to the spare room, even though he could generally manage his alcohol. Will wishes that everything had been different if Electra had stayed at the party. At this point, Electra was beginning to feel anxious, but Will went on with his story and acknowledged that someone had entered the room wearing her mask from earlier in the evening. Electra worried whether Zen Forrester Dominguez or an intern might have been playing tricks on Will after she inquired about who it was and what had happened. Will clarified that wasn't the case though, and stated that the individual who entered his room purposefully deceived him. Will claimed that she wanted him to believe it was Electra and that he wasn't mentally prepared to doubt it. Will promised Electra that he would never have done what he did if he had known the truth. Will told about how pleased he was that Electra had climbed into bed with him after she insisted on answers. Will continuously apologized to Electra as she sobbed after she revealed that he had slept with another female the night before they finally made love. On Tuesday's B&B episode, Sheila Sharp reminisced about her time with Luna at Il Giardino and recalled that her Spencer baby was a pass to get out of jail free. When Deacon Sharp appeared and inquired if she was keeping it, he was referring to Karen, who had voiced her displeasure about a pizza order. Deacon quizzed Sheila since she was preoccupied, and then the conversation shifted to Luna. Sheila spoke about having Luna in her heart, but Deacon said she had to come to terms with her death. Deacon surmised that Sheila's entire attitude stemmed from her reluctance to part with Luna. Sheila implied that Luna was attempting to prolong her granddaughter's life in her world, even though she was dead in Deacon's. Bad news is coming for their marriage, according to the Bold and the Beautiful, as Sheila's Luna secrets will be revealed to Deacon after he receives updates on all she has been concealing. Will breaks Electra's heart, but Luna is getting married to him. Luna is still adamant that Will is her future. Deacon observes that Sheila is wallowing, and Will wishes Electra had stayed at the party. Will informs Electra at the guest home that she must know what transpired at the party. She believes that he is simply ashamed of his excessive drinking. He clarifies that he hopes she will pardon him for anything he did after she departed. She begins to panic. Everything would have been different if she had never left. Deacon ordered him upstairs, he explains gently. After he fainted, someone entered donning her party mask. Will believed it to be her. She wonders, shivering, what occurred and who was wearing her mask. If it was Zend, she wonders. He clarifies that the woman wanted him to believe it was her. When he believed she had returned to his bed, he was ecstatic. She assumes that the night before they finally made love, he had an affair. I apologize, he says. While at Bill's, he and Katie attempt to determine how to prevent Luna from completely upending their son's life. Katie believes it's too late. Although she has advised her son to remain silent, Will is a decent man who is coming clean. Happy to hear that Electra is finding out about her night with Will, Luna joins them. The prude will faint, she's certain. Bill is well aware of Luna and believes she is morally bankrupt. I have a personality. I have fire, she declares. They remind her that their son wants Electra. Luna brushes it off as a foolish crush. His future with the other woman is finished because she is currently expecting his child. She will never have a Spencer child, according to Bill, who says he will not for it to occur. Luna informs Katie that he ordered her to have an abortion and says that he is a monster. She receives a reprimand from Katie for enjoying hurting Electra. According to Luna, Electra will be all right as she and will get to know one another. Luna is crazy, in Katie's opinion. Because she broke Electra's heart, her son despises her and will continue to do so. Luna says she will make a fantastic wife and mother. I'll never do it, Katie insists. Sheila recalls Luna telling her about her night with Will when she was standing by her tower of tow cannolis. When Deacon interrupts, they discuss a challenging client. More is going on, he supposes. He offers to let her think about it while holding out a pastry tow. He asks her what she's thinking about as she bites into it. She tells him that she wishes she could be more involved with her grandchildren, but she isn't brooding over him. He reassures her that Luna is secure beneath and that Hayes is safe and at home. Although she is aware that he finds it difficult to comprehend, Luna is in her heart. He believes she isn't prepared to leave. According to Sheila, she is working to keep Luna alive in her world even though she may be dead in his. She wonders about where Luna is after he leaves her alone and glances at a photo of her on her phone. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for this complex tale of Luna Nozawa, Will Spencer, and the devastated Electra Forrester demonstrate that Katie Logan is willing to draw a line in the sand, even if it means calling off a wedding before it has even started. Katie Logan has never been a woman to sit quietly in the background. The story starts at Spencer Mansion, when Luna herself entered with her typical mix of conceit and desperation as Katie and Bill were occupied talking about the risks Luna posed to their son. She made fun of Katie by saying that Electra was just Little Miss Yawnfest, undeserving of Will's love, and that if Electra were to become pregnant with his child, Will's life would be boring. Never one to hold back, Katie retorted that Will loved Electra, not Luna, and that Luna's ideal marriage would never materialize. That conversation set off a plotline that veered into moral quandaries, family allegiances, and the Spencer family's future. Katie wasn't going to let her son to be bound to her by meaningless vows since she knew Luna was dangerous, deceitful, and unstable. She was very clear in telling Luna that she was ending any alleged wedding plans because Will Spencer and Luna Nozawa would never get married. For a period. After that, Katie's strong maternal instincts plunged straight into the tangle of Will's disjointed recollections and Luna's lies. Will admitted that he hadn't been monitoring his alcohol consumption the night of his promotion party. He remembered how Deacon Sharp had helped him to a separate room when he almost fainted, but generally he could manage his drinks. He recalled bits and pieces of someone wearing Electra's mask coming in earlier that night, and how, in his fog, he thought it was his girlfriend who had come back to him. It wasn't until much later that he realized Luna had tricked him by pretending he was with Electra while wearing the mask. Despite Will's repeated apologies, Electra was devastated when he revealed that he had unintentionally slept with Luna before to their first night together. Will's embarrassment and guilt were clear. As the story progressed, Katie's anger grew, not at her son, who had been harmed, but with Luna, whose deceptions were destroying people. At that moment, Katie made the decision to publicly terminate Luna's fantasies of being a Spencer bride in addition to shielding Will from being forced into marriage with his assailant. Katie lost her temper and criticized Luna for her cruelty after Luna gloatingly said that Electra would get over it and move on. In addition to saying she would be a fantastic wife and mother, Luna called Bill a monster for pushing her to think about getting an abortion. With a trembling rage, Katie exclaimed, "Over my dead body. My son is not yours to marry. I will make certain that everyone is aware that I am calling off this wedding." The Spencer family saga's next major conflict was set up by this line in the sand. Deacon Sharp and Sheila Carter, meantime, were caught up in their own complex dance around the Luna predicament. Sheila remembered her relationship with Luna at Giardino, holding on to the hope of having a Spencer grandbaby as if it were her salvation. With a growing frustration, Deacon reminded Sheila that she was living in denial and begged her to let go. Even if everyone else thought Luna was dead, Sheila acknowledged that she was still alive and well in her reality. This fixation not only jeopardized her precarious marriage to Deacon, but it also brought Sheila closer to Luna's demise because her secrets regarding the girl's behavior would eventually be revealed. Back at Spencer Mansion, Katie and Bill planned ways to stop Luna from further disrupting their son's life. No matter what Luna said, Bill insisted that she would never raise any of his Spencer children. But Katie understood the bigger picture. She was concerned about Electra's pain, Drive's remorse, and Luna's unrelenting drive to change reality until it complied with her wishes. Although she was aware that Luna would not give up easily, Katie was prepared for the battle. Katie was determined to put an end to Luna's dream wedding before everything got out of hand because it was only a daydream. This plot reveals the moral pitfalls that characterize the bold and the beautiful in addition to Katie's tenacity as a mother. Unwilling to confront the reality of her behavior, Luna presents herself as a heroine and victim, thinking that having Will's child will secure her a place at the Spencer table for all time. Too naive and trusting for her own good, Elektra must come to terms with the devastating knowledge that her first great love has been marred by treachery, albeit not his own. Will, who is caught in the midst, has to contend with trauma, love, and humiliation while attempting to keep Elektra safe from Luna's cunning. Katie's decision to call off the wedding isn't only an attempt to halt Luna, it's also a statement that her son won't suffer any more abuse and that the Spencer name won't be associated with Luna's machinations. A typical B&B triangle entwined with familial loyalty lies at its core: Will's guilt, Elektra's heartache, and Luna's unwavering resolve. Equipped with her intense affection and tenacity, Katie Logan has assumed the position of guardian and enforcer. She might have drawn the lines for the upcoming major confrontation in Los Angeles, which promises grief, retaliation, and a long-awaited reckoning for Luna Nozawa by abruptly ending her alleged wedding arrangements.